Hi, we are MiTale and this is QuillScape, a podcast where we discuss about games as a new medium of expression through interactive storytelling and visual narrative as a craft. Here you will find all the tools and skills you need to build an immersive narrative experience in your game. As an indie studio, we also wish to discuss the importance of soft skills and building empowering company culture to nurture your creative drive. Hi everyone, my name is Natasha, and in this first episode of QuillScape Podcast, we will start the discussion on how and why games move us, how players engage and bond with the game world, its inhabitants and rules under which all makes sense. Making sense is something that humans are at the same time both good and incredibly bad at. We find connections between things that may be completely unrelated. We strive with finding patterns and meanings, and from these we are able to construct unbelievable things which many would classify as sci-fi stuff. Yet, we have seen that quite many scientific achievements are not fictional anymore. If nothing else, just check what powerful pocket computer you have at your disposal that you might be even listening me from. This ability to depict, collect, and share the information is what storytelling is all about. This is how stories, both fictional and factual, are the basis of our achievements. The reason we have so much accomplished in social and technological development is through recording the knowledge that is piling up for the next generations to take forward and build upon. Yet the information is not enough for us. It's its journey to its discovery that is sometimes even more important. And this is something that I see when I do game design and constructing the gameplay experience. In order to create immersive experience, solving game design challenges and testing the core mechanics and design pillars is crucial. There is no amount of cool tech or visual effects that can cover up bad game design. Even a story, no matter of how good story is, if game design fails, the narrative experience will also suffer. Story must follow game design principles, be hand in hand throughout the whole gameplay experience. Very often, with narrative-driven games, people assume that writers are in charge. However, that is not the case. Obviously, it depends on the team and the project and many other factors, but writers do not necessarily make the crucial decisions. Designers do, based on the narrative structure that is set in the designing of the game, the structure that writers follow and unleash upon their creative drive that serves the player. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the players, their experiences, their interpretations, their emotions. In order to make an impact on a player, design must tackle the complexity of mechanics and the narrative, guiding the player through the game world of how and what needs to be done, how to win the game, and yet do it through a compelling journey. When it comes to games as a medium of storytelling, the interactivity is what puts all other mediums behind, as the feeling of transformation that player gets by interacting with the environment, other characters, items and whatnot, triggers that need for discovery, finding a purpose and meaning, overcoming all the obstacles through struggle and conflict, reaching an achievement. This is how and why games have such a big impact on us. As interactive medium, it allows the individual approach and interpretation by each player to pursue own journey. So how do we tell a story in a game? Well, this is a topic we will be covering throughout series of episodes, but in a nutshell, the structure is usually pretty much the same as in other formats. There is a start of the hero's journey, a hook, a conflict, and a climax. With the hook, player gets emotionally engaged with the protagonist and the world, the challenges that are against the odds, the cliffhanger, the mystery which tackles players' curiosity and transformation throughout the experience, stepping into the final discovery that reveals the reason behind it all, giving a closure. Or another cliffhanger? Why not? We will continue discussing this topic further, so make sure to follow our show at mitale.fi/podcast. There you will find our notes after each episode, and we would love to hear your comments, questions, and feedback. Feel free to share this episode with the fellow storytelling creators and spread the love.